I greet you again in the name of Jesus, and what a joy, what a delight it is for me to again just get into your space and just share a few things. Last week, in our last broadcast, I just began discussing just a few things, and my question was, are you happy? And as I shared, I think one thing is very clear, that there's a lot of people who are actually not happy, but they have found ways of coping with their sadness, with their misery, and making excuses for it. And yet, in this life, friends, it's not more money that will make us happier. It's not position that will make us happier. It's not a bigger house that will make us happier, friends. It is just little things here and there that you and I make part of our lives that will actually determine whether we are happy or not. So let me just go on with my list. And these are lessons I have learned. Having interacted with people and lived through this life, I have learned a few things which I'm just sharing with us. We had done 3 of them. Let me just continue. So the first one for today is, please train yourself to say sorry when you need to say sorry. It's interesting to me that there are so many people, including believers, who find it very difficult or impossible to apologize, even when they know that they're on the wrong. It is difficult for them to come to you, or even when you confront them about a situation that maybe offended you, for them to just say, listen, please forgive me. Please, I am sorry. I did not mean to offend you, and make amends. We are not very good at that, especially in Africa. In the African context, I notice maybe it's the way we are socialized, maybe it's the way we were brought up, maybe we think that being sorry or saying I'm sorry is a sign of weakness. I have news for you. Learn to say that you're sorry, and you will notice that your relationship with people will actually even become better, and it is less burdensome when you say sorry. And by the way, saying sorry does not mean that you're weak or there's something wrong with it. Sometimes we apologize simply because we were misunderstood. Because sometimes I did not mean to offend you, but you misunderstood me and you took offense. It is my responsibility to come and say, listen, I'm sorry, I did not mean to do that. Learn to say, I am sorry. And also the converse is true. Learn to go to somebody who has offended you and confront that situation in a nice way and say, hey, so-and-so, you offended me in this way, in that way. Instead of bottling up or instead of gossiping about it, talk to the other person. Tell them that you offended me. But then the second thing that I want to share with us today, lessons that I have learned. How can I be happy? Be helpful. Be somebody who is helpful. Look for opportunities to help other people. And by the way, when you look around you, there is always an opportunity to help somebody. It could be somebody in the streets. It could be just somebody you don't know. But just be helpful. Maybe just helping somebody lift up a heavy load, helping somebody maybe pay a bill, helping somebody with their assignment. But just learn to be helpful. Maybe being helpful, listen to somebody who needs a listening ear. Learn to be helpful, all right? And sometimes it can be very sacrificial. Sometimes it's not very convenient, but learn to be helpful. And I assure you, it will put you on that path of being a very happy person. But then, finally for today, learn to build bridges. Build bridges with people. Don't destroy bridges with people, all right? Be somebody who, even when maybe you have fallen out with somebody, all right, don't burn bridges. Just let them be there, because one day you may need that bridge to go back. You may need that bridge to reach somebody else. You may need that bridge for one reason or the other. Don't be somebody who burns bridges, and learn to build bridges, all right? And because you never know, I may need you tomorrow. You may need me tomorrow. Tomorrow you might come to a place where maybe my signature may mean something. Tomorrow I may come to a place and I didn't know that you're there, and maybe just a word from you may open a door. So I have to learn to build bridges and be at peace with all men, and pursuing that peace with everybody as much as it is possible, all right? Pursuing that peace, building bridges is an important thing. Listen, I repeat, happiness is not a function of money, is not a function of material things, is not a function of position, power, and all those things, as good as those things are, do a few of these things, all right? Just those little courtesies, those little things, small little things. It's not the big things that destroy our lives, it's the little things. Our happiness is actually hid in those things. Please share this with somebody who you believe will benefit, and may the Lord bless you, and may the Lord keep you, and may the Lord cause His face to shine upon you. God bless you.